Well, it was the first round of the Division I South MIAA tournament on Monday night, as the Raiders girls basketball team had a tough challenge, facing a very tall and talented Bishop-Feehan team. Coming in at 16-4, the Shamrocks immediately used full court pressure, causing the Raiders to turn the ball over. And already early in the first, Wellesley finds themselves down 12-2, needing a timeout to regroup. With just under a minute in the first to go, it's Raiders Sophia Mavromatis with a great feed inside, finding Dorian Cohen open for an easy basket and much-needed points. But with only 4.9 seconds left in the quarter, Bishop-Feehan's Madison Jolin's quick inbounds pass finds Megan Ahern for the three, and already a huge 28-6 lead. Now in the second, faced with an insurmountable deficit, Wellesley does not give up though, and fights hard to somehow chip away at the Shamrocks' lead. And after scoring 21 second quarter points, led by key baskets from Sophia Mavromatis and Dorian Cohen, Raiders go into halftime down 42-27, but still with a fighting chance. And while the Raiders hope to make the needed halftime adjustments in the third, it would be the Shamrocks who would continue to pull away. And after scoring on back-to-back turnovers, Bishop-Feehan ups the lead to 20, at 56-36. Wellesley, working hard to find something good to build on, connects on this 4-point play here. After Dorian Cohen makes a layup and is fouled, Cohen then misses the free throw, but the ball is loose and Lexi Jones is there for the putback. Shamrocks, though, continue to always have an answer offensively, and we go into the fourth, Wellesley with the impossible deficit to overcome, down 68-41. And going into the final frame, Bishop-Feehan proves time and again why they belong as the number 4 seed in the tourney. Even with a huge lead, sometimes as much as 32 points, the Shamrocks, led by Madeline Jolin and Catherine Nelson, do not slow down their pace, pushing the ball up the floor relentlessly. Running out of time in the final quarter, the Raiders as a team knew it was a deficit they could not overcome. But that did not stop them from fighting for every point, putting together 20 more in the fourth. Sadly though, this season and their hard-working seniors' high school careers would come to an end on Monday, as Bishop-Feehan overpowers them with the final score, Shamrocks 87, Raiders 61. Moving on to boys basketball, where the fans came out to cheer on their Raiders, who as the number 7 seed got to host an underrated 10th seed, BC High Eagles, in the first round of the Division I South MIAA tournament. Starting things off in the first, Raiders jump out early after a nice assist here by Andy Kaplan, finding Ryan Noah in the paint for 2. Wellesley's up 8-2. But Eagles answer back as Jack Lofning, guarded well by Ada James, lofts up the 3 anyways, and it swishes through. 8-7 Raiders. First quarter remains tight as both teams trade shots from downtown by Isaiah Bowman and Andy Kaplan respectively. 16-12 Raiders. Moving on to the second, tied at 22, BC High's captain Steve Young makes a great spin move, driving to the basket for 2. And the Eagles take the lead for the first time. Wellesley ties it back up with 2 minutes to go at 31, and that score would remain the same going into halftime. And it's the Raiders who come out with more aggression in the third after a fast break layup by Malik Rochelle and 2 more by Aiden James in transition. The Eagles are forced to take a timeout as they find themselves suddenly down 48-39. Later though, with 3.1 seconds to go in the quarter, Jack Lofning throws up a 3 from way out, and the whistle blows, and what some may argue a questionable foul is called against the Raiders. And so after making all 3 foul shots, BC High uses that as momentum to help fuel a comeback by outscoring Wellesley 24-6 in the final frame behind clutch shooting. With only 2 minutes to go, Eagles get to within 1 on this Alex Lofning layup in transition. Then with under a minute to go, his brother Jack Lofning with the dagger here as his fadeaway jumper puts the Eagles up for good. Seconds later now, down by 6, Raiders desperately need a 3 here. Near Liebenthal puts it up, but it's no good. Eagles get the rebound, and Steve Young gets it up quickly ahead, and with the bounce pass, Tom Glanik's layup seals the victory. as Wellesley loses a heartbreaker here at home for the whole team and especially the seniors who would see their high school careers come sadly to an end. BC High comes away with the upset with the final score, Eagles 66, Raiders 58. For Raiders Sports Report, I'm Rebecca Karen.